Hi, do you have any old leads we can turn into sales using AI and SMS on a performance basis, i.e., only pay for results? That's what we've been specializing in, and that's what I want to talk to you about. Now, if you have any trouble with missed follow-ups, inconsistent outreach, and needing better customer retention, then a conversation probably needs to be had. Just to tell you who I am and a little bit about myself. I originally was founding director of Return on Investment many, many years ago. It's left to the good people such as Nigel and Paul Smart for a little while, and doing incredibly well. It was a fantastic concept and one that's doing obviously great things. And initially, when I got involved within the industry, so to speak, we were doing a lot of work for car dealerships, going into the dealerships and helping people really prospect well. Now, it was fantastic. We'd do something called Do a Deal Day, and it was great. We get people on the phones, we get some pizza in, we get some drinks. It'd be fantastic. Got everybody crushing the phones. Fantastic. What we do is then get so many appointments in for that weekend, and then it'd be great. Sales would be up. We'd then come back a couple of months later saying, how's things going? And we'd speak to the salespeople and go, it's rubbish. The market is dead out there. And I'm saying, how are you doing the prospecting? Don't really have the time. And it's always been a concern of mine. And that's why we originally started Return on Investment quite some time ago. And we're saying, right, okay, these guys are good, but they're not really going to start converting. They don't want to do the not necessarily the work, because that's just not true. The prospecting was just something that was not that comfortable for them, and hence why ROI was started in the first place. We took that all away from them, and it was fantastic. Now, forward on 20 years or so, things are progressing massively. And what I mean by that is artificial intelligence is really helping if you're willing to give it a go, that is. It's not here to take anybody's jobs. It's not here to do anything other than assist in what we're already doing. Now, I've created a program using artificial intelligence and SMS. And what it does, I mean, the program I'm going to talk to you today about is it helps get some of your old customers back into the sales funnel. And, if you've got your salespeople with full diaries, they're happy people, they're making money, you've got much more retention as far as staff's concerned because they're doing well. They don't say you need to go elsewhere. The grass is greener kind of thing, which has always been synonymous with Dealerland. So what we're starting to do is taking old data, plugging it into our system, and then doing an SMS kind of outreach program. And I want to show you how that works. I mean, ideally, I want you to do your own demo. So if this feels like this is something you really want to progress further, then I suggest you have a demo. But what I'm going to show you is what we've done in the background. So again, it's using AI and it's using SMS technology. And the reason why we've gone down that route is because it's conversational. Most people don't like the emails, or they can see the emails and they'll leave it. With SMS, more people respond to it instantly. That could be to say, I'm not interested, which is fine. We could still try to get them into the sales process, or we can engage them. So ideally, we'd have an outreach would say, hi, this is X. We're going to use Mimi for now from Awesome Dealership. And you bought a car from us about 3 years ago. Do you still have it? That kind of thing. And just get a conversation going. The idea is to get these people to have this conversation using SMS, using our technology to drive people in to actually make an appointment for you to sell cars. See, what we want to do, and this is our whole remit, we want to be paid on results. We want people to come to the dealership, and once you've sold the car, we want to get paid on that because we've done the work for you. But the biggest thing for me is having that consistent approach so people are consistently coming to your dealership. So it's not like an event day. It is for your sales guys to always have consistent appointments that they can sell to on a regular basis. So let me just quickly show you. Let me just share the screen if I may. And let's go to... It's what we've built is we like I said, we take your details, your customer details, and put it into your own CRM which we will create for you. And it'll basically start with sending out a quick ping. So if you've got the phone numbers, that's what we need ideally. I mean, we can do this on email, we can do it on a number of platforms, but we've found with SMS, the open rate is far, far higher, and it gets a conversation going. So we'll send a text out, and so it could look something like, hi, it's Mimi from Awesome Car Sales. Is that the same Paul who bought a car from us 3 years ago? Obviously with them, to make sure we're in the parameters and making sure we're looking after the customers and we're not spamming them, we'll always put stop to unsubscribe. Or unsubscribe. It's a real word, I promise you. So yeah, that's basically what we do on that one. And then obviously well, I'm assuming most people, as they normally do when it's a text, they will respond say, yep, that is me. And that'll be then followed up by thank goodness. We can word this in any way you want, so it sounds either professional, jovial, personable, whatever that might look like, we can create this for you. So in this instance, we put thank goodness, my calendar just pinged me to call, but I didn't want to disturb you. Are you interested in upgrading your car for the same payments you are now? Now, people like that because they're thinking, well, I've had this car, I've had it for a couple of years. Yes, they're so used to paying, a certain payment. And if they can get somewhere near that, chances are you can get them into a new car. But again, you've done this with your own events down the years. But this is just making sure it's on a consistent basis. Um, so then the responder will be, and like I said, this is a demo. This is why it's so important that you do a demo because ideally I want you to try and break this and see the capabilities of it. So yeah, a demo, and it's basically a case of using your phone number. Um, so yeah, so we've done that. Thank goodness. Da 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 da. Now, the new customer or the old customer, should I say, said a new car, and it's put indeed. Are there any specific features or upgrades that you're looking for in a new car? So in this demo, it's put we need to have an automatic and a sunroof. Perfect choice, as automatic and a sunroof can definitely enhance your driving experience. We can help you with that and we can beat any market price. How about we schedule a time for us to evaluate your current car and get you into a brand new one? So it's saying the follow-up question is, so exactly the same car I have now with an automatic gearbox and a sunroof. To clarify, and this is our AI bot responding, because obviously we don't want to drop you into anything that we can't, you can't deliver. So it's put to clarify, we can explore options for a new car model with an automatic transmission. Could probably change that and say gearbox and a sunroof, ensuring it suits your specific preferences. Would you like to set up a time for a detailed discussion and evaluation of your current vehicle? So then we're getting these people into an appointment because that's what we want. We need to get people so you can evaluate the car, do a test drive, do the whole thing that you've always done for many years. So it's free on 29th. Oh, sorry, it says 27th from 1 o'clock. Now, in this instance, we're just putting a Calendly link. You're going to want people to come into the dealership, obviously. So whatever that end game might look like, we can create it. If it's a phone call follow-up, if it's to get them into the dealership to have a demo, if it is to just do a Zoom call, whatever that might look like, we can create that for you. So it's a nice and simple process. And that's what we think it's really, really help you. So from the contacts, it shows you this conversation and I show you exactly the conversations that we've had. This is another one that I did. It's moving from Awesome Car Sales. Is that the same Anthony bought a car from us 3 years ago? Have that consistent approach so we know what we're doing. So I put it is yes, thank goodness. We've been that says interested in new grad for a new car, and I've put could be. What do you have? So again, we don't want the bot to answer everything for you. We need these guys to have a proper conversation with your salespeople. So then we follow that up with, I'm more in the admin side of things, so I can't list specific models or deals, but I can help you schedule a time to chat with one of our advisors who can provide you all the details. So it's getting that conversation going. You're at that point now, so it's fantastic. Would you like me to set a call for you? Yes, please. So then again, we've put into a calendar schedule. That's not actually useful for the dealership. You still want them to come in, or you do want to have that conversation, probably on the phone because it's quicker. But you've got all this information that you can do, and you can follow up instantly because you'll get pinged straight away once these people are in this conversational process. And then I've tried to trip up the bot as you should do. But actually, and this has happened to every dealership in the world, I just realized I had a bad time with your service department and I don't want to buy anything again. So now we need to get into this empathetic kind of follow-up. So again, it goes to, I understand your concerns and I'm here to help insurance experience is better. It might be worthwhile discussing directly with an advisor who can address your previous experience and show the improvements we've made. Would you still like to schedule a call or hear more about this? And again, I want to speak to the service manager. I can arrange that for you. I'll have our service manager give a call to discuss your concerns. Now, when we do this, we're keeping the conversation going. We're not ignoring them, and we're doing this on your behalf. Massive, massive time saver. The end process is, and the end goal is, we want these people to come into your dealership so you can resell these cars. Um, so again, we schedule a call, we get these people happy, the sales team or from the service side have alleviated the issues that they once had, and we've got another sales call. But this is only done because we've managed to do a process that's going to get these people having a conversation. Now, like I said, this is important to us and it's important to you because you want that consistent, through fair of people coming in. You want to sell them finance, you want to sell them gap, you want that back end bonuses from manufacturer. Now, what we want is to get these people in. Once we got these people in, we want you to sell. If you sell, we then get paid. And it's as simple as that. So, we put all these contacts into your own database. We can do the follow-ups. It all goes through here. It shows the actual processes that's happening, all the opportunities. So again, it'll say, lead responded, lead qualified, sent to client. So we've got this process always happening all the time. And then obviously we want to follow up and say, how's your experience and this kind of thing. This is going to help you sell way more cars from your existing database. Now, there's other programs that we can do if you've used, social media to advertise and you've not quite got these people over the line and you're thinking it's dead leads. There is another program we can do for that as well. There's many ways to, horrible phrase, I know this, but to skin a cat. Our idea is to make sure you get enough people to speak to within your dealerships to make sure that you're always hitting your targets, you're always getting those back-end bonuses. Your salespeople are getting paid very, very well, and everybody's happy. That's what we're about, and that's why I want the conversation. So ideally, I'd love to have a one-to-one via Zoom, because I know time is important to you. And at the very least, I want you to let me have your phone number, mobile phone number, so I can plug you into the system so you can do your own demo. If you do your own demo, you'll understand it a little bit more. And like I say, I do want you to try and break it. So if that sounds like something that's interesting to you, I think we should have that conversation. Let me know. I will be doing a follow-up because that's what we do. And I look forward to speaking to you very soon. Take care.